after a long since the transfer window opened, after a long time with Liverpool giving nothing but no news for different player, only being linked with but no any movement that was happening. Liverpool has decided to bless us with more news. I thought it was going to be one, but there are now two more news that just came from Norway. Like if I, right now as I speak, guys, Liverpool have agreed terms with Wolves for the signing of Diogo Jota, who nobody in this world knew that we were going to sign. Who nobody in this world knew that we actually had an interest in him. So it's really interesting to see what's happening here. But even though we move on with the news, because that's what we're here for, guys. So breaking news: Liverpool have signed Diogo Jota on a Saturday. That's when we are being believed that everything will be finalized. The announcement, even the medicals, because I don't think they were done yesterday. So that's what we are hearing today, that Liverpool have signed Diogo Jota, and the announcement will be happening anytime soon today. So before we go anywhere far, guys, I would like you guys to do me a favor by clicking the subscribe button, share button, and don't forget to like, if it is the word, like this video, because I do videos like this each and every time. So as much as we enjoy this news, I just want to show you the latest that is coming from James Pierce, the man we trust in terms of all the things that happens with Liverpool. He's saying that as Liverpool made their move to sign Thiago Alcantara, club doctor Jim Mox flew out to Munich earlier this week to carry out his medical. Their story of the deal here. There's a story of the deal here. Okay, I was thinking that just trying to explain what happened in terms of the medicals and stuff like that. Arsenal and West Ham, okay, Jack Wilshere missing out again. This is just some of the... So the interesting news we are actually interested in is this one that I'm reading now. LFC sealed a 45 million deal for Diogo Jota from Wolves as Ki-Jana Hoever goes in the opposite direction for a fee raising to £13 million. Full details here on why Liverpool went for Jota rather than Saha and what they believed will bring the squad. He will bring to the squad. So reportedly, we were told, is it yesterday, where we were told that Liverpool were interested in signing Saha, Islam and Saha from Watford. Then I think in terms of the money issue, the clubs didn't actually agree on that. That's maybe one of the reasons why Liverpool went for Jota. And everyone knows Jota is not even a bad player. He's actually one of the best players that we have in the Premier League. He scored a lot of goals. And for Liverpool, after signing the world, I think in this transfer window, still the biggest transfer that has been done worldwide of bringing Thiago Alcantara and now adding Jota. This just turns everything into something else. I think Liverpool are 100% going to be going after everything this season. But also, as we try to cover, as much as we're going to continue with the Jota issue, we want to cover a little bit. Tottenham, remember, Reguilon and Bagare were all taken to the club. We still have not had any information about them. We're going to have to wait and see any developments on that. But let's go back to the main issue. Jota and Saha, I'll take Jota all the day long. All the day long. Why am I taking him? 100% he understands the Premier League more than even Saha could say. He has been there with Wolves for such a long time. At the same time, he has more to offer than Saha. Just to come to look at it though, Saha, what did he do that got everyone excited about Saha? Only beating Liverpool. But Jota also is one person who can actually do more than what Saha did. Remember the Manchester City game, what he was able to offer for the game. So I think this calls for each and every Liverpool fan to be excited about this, even though we are not. I don't think we'll be getting Saha after the Jota deal. Should be an excitement for you guys. So Liverpool signs Diogo Jota for 45 million from Wolves. Liverpool have completed a 45 million deal for Diogo Jota from Wolves, and reports James Pierce. The 23-year-old Portuguese international has signed a 5-year contract, an initial fee of 41 million, raising to 50 to 45 million depending on appearance and team success in the Premier League Premier League champion and Champions League. Dutch teenager Ki-Jana Hoever is going to the opposite direction for 13 million, which has been believed, and 9 million guarantee with 5 million in add-ons. Liverpool have also negotiated a 15% sale on clause. I don't really understand the 15% sale clause. Oh, I don't know. It completes a remarkable deal for the club following the unveil of the 27 million pound signing of Thiago Alcantara from Bayern Munich. Why Liverpool signing him? The Anfield hierarchy believed Jota will ease the burden on the front three of Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane and Roberto Firmino. The club recruitment staff have followed his progress closely on the past 2 seasons and they've kept a closer contact with his agent Gestafia, who also represented Fabinho. Yeah, we didn't know that. That came as a shocker as well. So guys, as we continue with this, please don't forget to click like. If you're enjoying this, don't forget to subscribe if you are new. How did they get the deal done? Assistant board Pep Lingaez integral. The former Porto youth coach, also his contract in Portugal's football, received a glowing reference about the player's character. Wolves willing to be flexible on the payment terms with the recruit was crucial. They have accepted a less than 10% of the guarantee figure in the 12 months. The vast majority of the offer by the initial payment from Wolves for the Hoever deal. But what about SARS? Yes, how about what for SAR? Senegal international was understood to be Liverpool's main attacking target. However, initial discussion with Watford this week, it soon became clear the price tag and the payment structure would be prohibited, or if that is the word, help me on the comments. Despite the relegation of the championship, Watford were still demanding a base fee of £40 million, raising to the excess of 50 million, more than Everton paying for Richarlison. Liverpool demanded that too expensive. We're willing to beyond the potential departure. There will be certain but more outgoing. However, after Hoever, Liverpool are looking to offload Harry Wilson, Marco Guric, and each value at 20 million. So that's about 40 million, which actually brings back the money we are buying Jota for. Guric has attached interest from Borussia Biodia, I think, and Nat Philip is being pursued by the Championship club, and Liverpool are keen to sell Los Carras and the yearly Loshing. Oh, I thought that kid was sold. The dread one, I thought he was sold already. They're also considering both permanent and loan offer for Ryan Brewster, with Crystal Palace and Sheffield leading the race. Okay, I think that's all we have. So that's it, guys. That's what we can tell you about this deal according to the GMPS, which actually explains what is going to be offered in terms of this. Now this makes it so interesting to see what happens now in terms of the Chelsea game, because remember, all of us were building up to the Chelsea game, and with the transfers that has already been done, we wait to see what is going to happen, as we see that Jota is already almost a Liverpool player who will be announced maybe today. That's the news we were told, so we wait. And Thiago Alcantara is already there, which we has already been told that he's actually fit. Oh, is that the word? Fit, and actually might actually play a part in the game between Liverpool and Chelsea. Maybe the last 20 minutes. That would just be amazing. Also, knowing that Chelsea have not yet been strongly as with, I think we can actually say is the right time to actually play against them, because remember, they've bought a lot of interesting signings this summer, and we wait to see what happens. And also talking about that keeper, who's actually the worst keeper, who's off form because of maybe how he was treated by the teams and stuff like that. But all in all, I think Liverpool fans, in this one, you can actually be happy, because we have signed in Diogo Jota, one of the best Premier League players that people were not even considering because they've only seen him in Wolves, and he has room to actually improve a lot when it comes to Liverpool. So I think we need to be excited about this, and we'll see what he was gonna be offered by him, what he will offer to the Premier League, because that's what other people were asking. What is he going to offer to the Premier League champions? I feel like he's going to challenge a lot more Sergio Mane, Roberto Firmino, and also Mohamed Salah. Because one thing that you should know about Diogo Jota, can play all those three front rows. At the same time, his best side is actually the Sergio Mane. And talking about Mane, Mane can also play that side, also the Salah side also, and the Salah can also play as Firmino's front runner. So there is a lot of things that can change from this signing. I think just by these two signings, I knew that Liverpool, I did say Liverpool were going to retain the Premier League champions, but with Diogo Jota coming and Thiago, who's already a Liverpool player, I feel like Liverpool are going to actually challenge. They're going to win the Premier League champions this season, the Premier League this season, and actually challenge to actually be favourite for the Champions League this season. So that's a lot, and I think we actually now have a lot of players in our back room who can actually challenge for either the League Cup, or you can call it the Carabao Cup, at the same time as the FA Cup. So I think Liverpool, they're gonna go for all for nothing this season. Tell me anyone who disagree with me, because look at Manchester City though. They've signed Fernandes, at the same time they've signed Nathan Ake. Those two, how are they going to compete? I know they've already have a good team. How are they going to compete with the Liverpool, a club that left them by 20 or 22 points last season, with the club that we have, and we haven't lost anybody? In fact, rumors are saying that there's actually something that is being sorted down in the Liverpool board to try to renew the account, or renew the contract of Gini Wijnaldum, which we wait to see what happens. But that's what we are being led to believe. But also at the same time, we still have players like Ox, Naby Keita on the mid, and we have Mane, Firmino, Salah, now Jota. That's just, and the Divock Origi, Minamino. I am telling you, Liverpool are now worthy of actually fighting for anything that they want in this Premier League season. Tell me if you disagree. I think we are ready now for anything. And even fullback, we did buy Constantino Tsimukas, who can actually replace Robertson. At the same time, in Trent Alexander-Arnold, we have Nico Williams. We actually have Gomez, who can play that way. And in the Gomez position, we have Matip. And we are being actually reportedly going after a defensive player as well, just to strengthen the team. So say whatever you would about my team, but I believe Liverpool are there to actually fight for something. You wait and see what happens this season. We'll actually be keeping our tabs on that. So if you are new to this channel, guys, please do us a favor, click the like also, and please don't forget to subscribe, because we do videos like this every time. So before I go out, I'm just gonna do some transfer roundup of what has happened during this weekend and what is yet to happen, because this weekend it has been a noisy weekend for in the red side of Liverpool. I know Everton were excited about bringing James Rodriguez and the Decore, but with what Liverpool have just done, they've just turned that around, and now you see they're actually the best. So let me show you what has been happening in the transfers, guys. Like I'm just showing you right now, it has been now confirmed that Higuain is now at Inter Miami player, who's going to be playing for Frank Lam from, what is his name? The Manchester United legend. How can I forget the player, God? Please remind me in the comments. It just slid my mind. At the same time, Gareth Bale has arrived at Tottenham training ground, and he looks buzzed to be there. Sky Sports report. At the same time, okay, hi, Thiago, James, and I think this was just what was happening. Gareth Bale and Sergio Reguilon have landed at Newlet Airport with the private jet of their move to Tottenham. So I don't think they're going to be playing in this game that is coming here, because they've not yet announced to the public that they have been signed. At the same time, they have not revealed if they have actually sent the information to the Premier League to actually allow these players to actually feature in the game that they're playing this week. Is it against Crystal Palace? I'm not really sure. No, Crystal Palace is playing Manchester United. Which team is Tottenham playing with? Is it Southampton? I think it's Southampton. We wait and see what happens. So Atlanta have agreed to sign Sam Aller from PSV for 10 million in add-on. That's the transfer guru Fabrizio Romano, the man who has actually won the award of predicting the right transfer and all of them coming true. Done deal. Manchester United have sent James Garner on a season-long loan. I think I did cover this, and this was sent. And what you didn't hear yesterday, guys, breaking in a few minutes or a few hours, Liverpool have contacted Barcelona to inquire on the signing of Ousmane Dembele. They are prepared to take him on loan and willing to pay an amount. Barcelona are yet to respond to this. So with Jota already coming to Liverpool, imagine if we sign Ousmane Dembele, that would be just unheard of. That had just been unheard of. We'd be now crazy now for you to actually handle the Liverpool with this summer. So Jose is smiling now. This, you see the teams, and this was crazy. KK Sutton is taking Barcelona to court over the signing of. I did talk about this yesterday, which is actually crazy. I didn't expect that. And some are just the Thiago and Depay no longer going to Barcelona but going to AC Milan. And you see, all the things are just repeating, just talking at Zeko going to Juventus and Suarez flying to Italy to actually get his passport sorted or something like that, or his citizenship. I don't even remember. So this were all that we were actually excited about. So the other news that you didn't hear, Divock Origi potential signing for considering his position after the signing of Jota. Where is he going? That's the question that people are asking ourselves. Where will he be? That's Liverpool LLC in Japan talking about the number 6 in terms of Thiago Alcantara. Let's see what happens there. Oh, that's a Kante joke, I think. Okay. 16 goals last season. Can you believe? Last season, only 16 goals. Imagine how that will be amazing if he's gonna be able to offer that for Liverpool. Guys, I think you need to be excited about this. This good business by the Liverpool, by the Premier League champions. They did good business there. Okay, it's a vote. Seems like people are now satisfied with FSG in terms of their signings. That's why you see them winning in this. Fabulous signing for Liverpool. Jota, he can play anywhere in the front. You see, he's both-footed. Oh, I didn't know this part. He scored 16 and 66 assists. So in total, he contributed around 21 in offering 23 years of age, which means he still has a lot to offer. So I think, guys, we need to be excited about this. This is good business that has been done by Liverpool, and we can't wait to see what happens with Thiago now offering the assists. If you, I don't know if you understand what I mean. With Thiago now offering something new in terms of the midfielder now actually assisting. At the same time, we're having Trent Alexander and Andy Robertson. Remember, these guys are still there and they can still offer like what they were doing last season. Because if you watch the game against Leeds United, Liverpool were good in the game. But one thing that Leeds United did that all of us can actually say that was, you can go support these guys. There's a new jersey, I think it's a shirt for Thiago Alcantara. So something that was happening with Leeds, they made sure that they kept Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold busy, which made it hard for Liverpool to actually contribute something to the front three for them to score. But even though we actually scored in set piece, but imagine now we have Thiago Alcantara in the middle, we have Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson in the wide wings. They can both create some assists for the team. That is gonna be unheard of this season. I can't wait to watch the game between Manchester City and Liverpool. I think that's gonna be one of the most exciting games. I hope you are excited as Liverpool fans, because I think the FSG and the club has done you proud. But in all, that's all that we need to talk about. I don't think there's anything that we need to do, but I actually think that. But before we leave, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you very soon, and please click like if you're enjoying this. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's meet again later on when we are doing the watch along of the game at 4 o'clock my time, which is gonna be Leeds United. Let me check. I did do my predictions yesterday, guys. If you didn't see them, these are the predictions that I did. So the game that I'm gonna start is, I said Leeds are winning Fulham by 2-1 because of the rival that they had in the championship. So I did say the game that I'm gonna start viewing, guys, it's Leeds United versus Fulham, which is going to start at 3 o'clock in Britain or in England, and in my time will be 4 o'clock. So that's what I'm saying, at 4 o'clock. So please check that out, guys. I'll be back again, and these are my predictions. If you didn't see them, you can check the other video before yesterday, and I was feeling a little bit sleepy, but so it's gonna be weird, but you can check that one as well. But be excited, guys. The Premier League is here, and Liverpool have actually made a statement in the Premier League to show the world that they're there to stay. Your comments and your thoughts, let them down in the comments below. We meet again on another video. This has been Sam, and I'm signing out. See you later.